this is what you talk about when you talk about NFL football. Chiefs defeat the Ravens by literally 2 inches. Isaiah Likely almost caught a game-tying touchdown, but no, the Chiefs say. Patrick Mahomes, they end up winning 27-20. Again, this show was made for a day like today. All athletes sitting up here. If you're going to talk about sports, why would you not talk to the athletes? James Jones, I'm talking to you, big dog. What was your biggest takeaway from the Chiefs win?
My biggest takeaway from the Chiefs win is you got to make the plays when you got to make the plays against Patty Mahomes, if that makes any sense to you. You cannot give Patrick Mahomes second chances. You have to make the play. I don't care if it's a run. I don't care if it's a block. I don't care if it's a tackle. I don't care if it's a throw. You have to make the plays when they are there if you are going to beat the Chiefs. That was my biggest takeaway, and I got some plays to show y'all right here. If you are going to beat the Chiefs, these are some of the plays you have to make. Patrick Mahomes right here is in the – come on, man. He in the pocket. You got to make this sack, but instead you don't make this play, run it. You don't make this play. Patrick Mahomes gets outside the pocket on you, and it's an explosive game. We talked about explosive games yesterday. Pass plays over 20, runs over 15. That's an explosive play to Travis Kelce. You have to capitalize on this play with Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs, or you're not going to win. Baltimore, I don't care what week it is. And then right here, right? Again, you see Patrick Mahomes. This play got to be made, right? Y'all make a lot of money. And then right here, you are the MVP of the league. You got to make these plays when the game is on the line, especially. But when you're playing the Chiefs, you cannot miss these type plays. You give the Chiefs second chances. Obviously, this is your last chance, but this is a walk-in touchdown. Lamar Jackson, this is not a hard throw. That's an easy throw for you and Zay. If you're not going to make them plays, you have no chance of beating the Chiefs. That was my takeaway in the game.
Not to take away from your take, but why the hell did they have Chris Jones on the running back?
Yeah, you see that, a full slide away?
I'd have been so mad. Oh, Lamar, check. What was that? That was crazy.
RB did a good job, though.
Chase, biggest takeaway, man.
Andy Reid and Brett Veach know how to draft people. I'll tell you what, not only the left tackle Kingsley Sumatia and Xavier Worthy, like Kingsley played, like I said last night, he was balling. I sort of agree with it because you look at the performance versus that Ravens defensive line. Yes, there were some bad plays. Yes, there were some hurries. There was 1 sack, not necessarily on him. Patrick held the ball a little bit. But when you take a left tackle in your first game ever and you throw him out in a Chiefs offensive line with Patrick Mahomes, you expect him to struggle way more than he did. And then you go over to Xavier Worthy.
Yeah.
I'm like, my guys, 4.21, 40-yard dash. The first time he touches the football, what does he do? House call, untouched. House call. Okay, on this reverse right here with pancake blocks galore. And then...
That's a championship team right there.
What happens on the touchdown?
That boy eating the man.
Andy Reid has Isaiah Pacheco in the slot. They motion out their running back. They get confused. Xavier Worthy, the fastest guy in the NFL, sorry, Tyreek, you didn't run a 4.21, is running scot-free down the sideline uncovered because of the way Andy Reid drew up the play. So not only does Andy Reid have a big say in drafting those two, right, BYU, Kingsley, Andy Reid went to BYU, but also Xavier Worthy. And how in the world, guys, like everyone's talking about it, and I want your take on it. How did the Chiefs end up with Xavier Worthy? How did the Bills, who have no receivers right now, they drafted Keon Coleman, they traded the pick to the Kansas City Chiefs to get Xavier Worthy. James, they don't have receivers. How in the world did the NFL let this happen? I'm flabbergasted right now.
That's a really good take. Let me build on that, and then Shady, take it home, big dog. My biggest takeaway is simply this. If you can't out-coach Andy Reid, you're not playing football, you're praying football. You're praying that the football bounces this way. You're praying that the football bounces that way. Because if you cannot out-coach Andy Reid, then you can just pray to God that something happens from the football gods that you win. Because Andy Reid makes it way too easy. Coleman, cue it up. Because what Chase just did and what Shady has talked about, I will illustrate for you, the viewers. What simply happens is this. The Chiefs are going to motion to empty. Why does that matter? Because the second this running back motions to empty, the second this running back motions out there to empty, the defense is confused. How you know the defense is confused? Acho, what coverage are they in? They're in busted coverage. I don't know where their safety's going. I have no idea who this player's guarding. And I have no idea what coverage Marlon Humphrey, the cornerback back there, is playing. You are in busted coverage.
You know why, though?
Now, this receiver is wide open for a touchdown. If you can't outcoach Andy Reid, you're not playing football.
You see him?
You're playing football.
Can I see that again?
Yes, sir. Run it up. Go ahead, James.
I want to see this again because, yeah, they all messed up. The corner on Xavier Worthy, he playing cover 2.
Cover 2,
Yep.
And the corner down here, you can see
That's not just any corner.
at the bottom of the screen, he locked in to man.
Yep.
So they all messed up in this coverage right here.
This safety right here, James, is like rolling to a half. This safety right here looks like he was about to.
You know why they did it? You know what happened? It was 4-by-1 into the boundary.
Regardless of what
that's so difficult to defend.
Here's the thing, Chase. It's
They
still
got 'em
3-2.
messed up.
You got X here. You got him here. Here's what it comes down to. The Ravens have no idea what they're doing because Andy Reid is utilizing these different pre-snap motions. If you can't outcoach the man, you're not playing football. You're praying football. 2-5. Talk to me. What's your take?
I was wondering what that safety over there doing. But real quick before I go, one thing about Andy Reid, this is what people don't know. All his best players, let me say it again, all his best players, he drafts. This year, the years before, all his top players you go talk about, he drafted them dudes. So him and Brett Veach are phenomenal at that. Anyway, my takeaway from this game, the Chiefs just find a way to win, right? It's some games where you'll play your best and you'll still lose. And there's some games you play your worst and you like, thank God you find a way to win. I look at last night, they didn't play that great, right? And when you talk about a team that just has it starts with your quarterback. Patrick Mahomes, for whatever reason, he finds ways to win, bro. I don't know if it's running, if it's throwing, if it's this, if it's that. He just finds ways to win. He has that it factor. We watched the Chiefs win a Super Bowl with a mediocre offense. We seen that. We seen the Chiefs win a championship with a super explosive offense, right? Everywhere, flying, Target Hill. And then we also seen a Chiefs offense that had the most drops as wide receivers, and they still won a championship. So one thing I watched this game is like, yo, it don't matter what the climate is, the weather, it don't matter what the situation is, who they playing, they will always find ways to win. And that's a good testament to Andy Reid as a coach. They'll always be well coached, even just for offensive lines and wide receivers, all the small things. You don't see a lot of 3rd and 1s, 3rd and 2s. You know why? When the wide receivers catch the ball, they turn upfield. They don't get that first down. They're not juving and shaking and all that. I just think that when you look at all the other teams that they play, they're going to be well coached and better coached, and then they have that it factor. They just find a way to win.
I got a question for everybody at the desk, not myself, obviously, because I played defense. You played offense, Shady. James Jones, wide receiver. Chase at quarterback. Colvin, I have one more. This might have been the most pivotal play of the game. I need Chase, James, y'all talk about it. Shady, you remember this. It was a 4th and 3 play call.
What
happens right now is that Lamar Jackson's I'm going to let the play first run so y'all can just see it. I just want y'all to see it. It's 4th and 3. The Ravens get tackled. Now, Chase and James, talk to me because right here, Nelson Aguilar is trying to pick whoever is playing man on this individual, Zay Flowers. The dilemma is Justin Reid is searching for Zay Flowers. And so as a result, Nelson Aguilar, this individual right here, doesn't actually know who he is running to pick. So he doesn't end up picking anybody. Phenomenal play by Trent McDuffie. Shady has highlighted his career since he came into the league before anybody knew about him. James Jones, Chase, talk to me about this play right here. What in the world went wrong for us all to know?
It's a classic, like, running back. It's a classic, like, break the huddle fast, get up there quick on Hut, and they're hiding Zay Flowers. Zay Flowers is already tiny right behind the offensive line. The Chiefs are trying to get it figured out. There's a lot of communication issues at the snap, okay? But it's just a better play by Trent McDuffie. Like, they're in man-to-man coverage. He comes off. Nelson Aguilar is supposed to be picking, like you said, the guy over top of him. It's a phenomenal play at the end of the day by Trent McDuffie, just saying, hey, I'm just playing to space.
Can we walk through this real quick? Can we get up and walk through this?
Can we get him walk through it, please?
That's terrible, though, bro. Because
y'all lock in, because you don't see this on any other show.
Because I played receiver,
You don't see this on any other show.
I played receiver, and this is very, very easy for Nelson Aguilar.
Easy.
So you my running back right here. Be Zay. You don't got to squat down. Be Zay. All right. You McDuffie.
He's a corner.
He the corner. You in here. You Reed. Right. You way in there. You Reed.
I'm Reed.
You Reed.
I'm guarding him.
Yes, you guard him. But
Where's the ball?
Where's the ball? Right. Say the ball right here at the table. The ball in there.
I'm going this way though, right?
Yeah. You running flat this way. You in there a little bit more.
So you come over this way though.
No.
You the quarterback.
No. I'm the receiver.
He's Aguilar. I'm the receiver.
You're the running back. You in there more because Reed was in there. We only got the TV. We ain't on the real football field. So Reed's in there more, and you're back a little bit. You're off. This is very simple, right? I'm running through the outside shoulder of the DB. He's not making that play on Zay Flowers. Zay is to the flat. So, yeah, it's a natural pick, but as a smart football player, When we say hike, ready, go, I'm through the outside shoulder right here. Boom. This is my natural pick.
Got it.
Right here.
But don't they teach you to
We're
pick the guy
running
over
away
him?
from you.
But don't they teach the guy
Now,
over
yes.
Shady, which is Acho, don't they teach you to go to the outside shoulder of the guy who's covering him, man?
Depending where he's at.
Okay.
If he's 8 yards
So
off
far over,
and
so
way
you're out.
in there.
Got you.
Why? Zay way faster than him. We out of here.
More up though. That's one thing I'm
That's
saying.
what I'm saying.
Any reason gonna say, yo, if he's bumping, run on you, and the dude's
Run him off.
It just makes sense. Yo, take the guy on you.
But not
this close.
But not only
you
that,
just take the dude.
But really
What are you
quick,
talking about?
he's
you feel
close,
that?
Shady, but it ain't man. So my thing, and